it's Mr. Jones. Welcome back to The Hunter. No, The Hunter, Call of the Wild. That's what it's called. The Hunter, Call of the Wild. And this is the second episode. I'm excited. I just got home from work and let me grab my controller. And I know today it's pretty simple. We have um, tracked, um, shot, and harvested a white-tailed deer, and then today's little outing is simply to go up to this lookout post, Beaumont Eastern Lookout Point. It's only an 11-minute walk from here. You can see I've got my little smartphone out, and I can see it from here. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even far. It's not even very far. So we're just walking. Also, I prefer not to have the gun in my hand when I'm walking. It tends to, the sway back and forth is a little nauseating. I talked about that in episode 1. I'm not great with first person games, and you cannot switch to third person in this game unless you are driving a vehicle, which kind of stinks. You also can't turn off this bobbing motion left to right to left to right, and that tends to kind of do it to me too, because it's a lot like being in a boat where it's going back and forth in the waves. So I just kind of try to keep myself busy and focus on something in the distance, like the um, lookout. So, what I've learned since I initially played, I, I can click down on my left stick and they'll give me a little bit faster walking, but my um, fatigue kicks in. And so on the lower right, well, right over my shoulder there, you'll see a heart. That heart is just turning red. So it's turning red and it's beating. You can see the beating motion of that. That means I am getting tired and putting out effort. The middle icon, which is a circle, well, was a circle, was how visible I am. And look, there goes an elk just running right across. So yeah, now see how now that icon, you can't see it that this way. That icon right over my shoulder now is the horizon and a half a circle under the horizon. That is, I am not visible right now. So if I press A, I stand up. If I press B, I crouch. And then when I get to it through this tutorial, it'll also allow me to go prone, I think, eventually. So I need to pay attention to that icon. If it's a circle like it is right now, that means I'm visible. I'm standing straight up and I'm walking in the middle of a path. Um, and I'm visible. So if I were hunting right now, that would not be good. And I would want to go into a crouch mode here. Right now, I'm just trying to walk and get up to the lookout. These looks like we've got maybe some scat, which is going to tell me maybe a little bit about that. Let's see, very old droppings from that moose. Maybe that was a moose that ran across. I thought it looked like a elk. It was moving pretty fast, and it seemed a little smaller than a moose, but that's all right. So I'm going to click on left stick again just to kind of get my pace up. I don't really care right now if I'm loud. What I see, it's just still tutorial, so it's walking me through a few things that maybe I don't know. It did switch me to camera mode. I don't know why. I'll go ahead and just take a picture. Why not? And then dismiss that. Hold X to get out of camera mode. And I could go cross country, but if there's a path or a trail and there's less foliage, then I'm going to be quieter. And that is the third icon, which is right there over my shoulder. It's a speaker icon, and if it's red, I'm being loud. If there's no graphic out next to the speaker, it means I'm not making any noise. But if I'm walking through, like right here, walking through brush, it kicks up pretty quickly. It's amazing how sensitive it is. So it's really a good idea not to walk through the through the foliage, through the bushes, step on branches, things like that. Um, and then the other thing I learned was that arrow in that compass right there is the way the wind is blowing. So right now it's blowing away, like towards me and away from me. So my scent would be blowing downhill. Right now, that's fine. If I was hunting and going up to find an animal up here, that's perfect because my scent is going backwards, going away. So I didn't know that before. It says an animal has heard you, lower my stance and avoid foliage. So again, this is tutorial, so we're practicing. You can see there's probably an animal up there at 67 yards north of me. Well, if not north, ahead of me. I don't have a, oh yeah, it is, it's north. I have a compass. So I'm going north. Also not running. And you can see my visibility is, average. My movement, my heart's beating slow, and my sound is not great, even though I'm just walking on a trail. So if I stop walking, that gets much, much smaller. You can even see the speaker icon gets bigger when I'm walking. So I thought that was maybe an animal. It's not. It looks like it's going to take me. I'm going to stand up. It's going to take me right to this rock pile. We'll see what this is and what it means. Inspect it. All right. So there's a note left here. It just says, whoever you are, walk in peace. Go north to find the closest outpost. You can't miss the curious tombstones nearby. So it's one thing that I'm curious about in this game is if there are collectibles, hidden treasures here and there that I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. Some noises here. What is that? I don't know. Nothing. All right, so train tracks here and a sign. This is the trail I should probably stay on. So yeah, Balmont Railroad that way, left that way. That's cool. I need to check that out. And then Balmont Lake that way. And then of course, Lookout Point, which is this way. And we've got some tracks and we might as well check those out, see what we have. These are turkey footprints. And so I believe the direction they are going is that shape. So if it goes out like a fan, they are walking towards the wider direction. So that will help me because I don't know tracks yet. And so I think in the first episode, I wasn't even sure if a deer was walking forward or backwards. I don't know. So like these, I don't know. I guess the pointed are the toes. And so this would probably be the, yeah, I guessed right. I am not going to follow a moose. Oh, something else I learned. Let me let me go to weapons real quick. So when it comes to weapons, the number next to it there, let's see. Let me see if that's right. No, I think the 5, magazine size 5. So I have 5 of 44. Not sure if that's true. 2 of 23. And 6 of 19 bullets, I'm guessing. What I'm looking for is I read that the ranking or the class, I think they call it, the class of the weapon is what will tell me which animals I can hunt. So if I have this weapon, so my rifle, I'm wondering I bet that's it. I bet this is a class 5. And so this is a class, and I think there's up to class 10, I believe, still new at this, but class 5. So that means I can only hunt animals that are up to a class 5 with this weapon. So I need to pay attention to that. So I believe, I don't know if that's true because would a little handgun be more powerful? Maybe so. Um, Yeah, recommended classes 2 through 6. This one is 2 through 5. Oh, that's weird. So the number two, that's not correct. So 2 through 6. So I was thinking that number is was the class number, but I don't think it is. So I just have to know my weakest weapon is my shotgun, which is would be for birds. So, and I don't want to walk with a weapon again. So I wonder if I can choose nothing. Let's see, how do I put that away? Manage sites, detach sites. No. So maybe I can't put that away. Maybe I have to select something. These are empty. So maybe binoculars. I don't know. I had my tablet. Let's see, what was the tablet button? I can't remember. It's, I played once. So tablet. Don't know, but at least the binoculars are less. Okay, this is Jackrabbit. I don't know why the camera pops open. I'd like to maybe turn that off. It's a little bit annoying that the camera pops up when I'm just looking at tracks. I'm not going to take a picture of footprints. So that is the direction, or this is the direction that the rabbit went, but I'm not currently hunting rabbits. I'm headed up to the lookout, and that is our goal today. But I don't want to skip or overlook tracks if I'm going to get, if I'm going to get experience points for that. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and keep running. Luckily, I'm in good shape here. Storyline, the warden, the local warden, is the one that's showing me around. I don't know. There's really not a storyline here for me. I have to listen to those noises. Tells me if there's an animal close. But basically, I'm a hunter who I think he's brought on board to help manage the area. So I would kind of be he's the warden, and I'm going to be kind of like an assistant. And what I can do is help manage the population. So I guess if you're a hunter, this would be the dream job because I can hunt as part of my job and help manage the population. So, which is fantastic. So, all right, so here we are on the top of this lookout tower, which is beautiful. Gives you a chance to see this amazing location. And I think our goal probably is just to survey this. So, a little history about the area here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just run in here just to see if there's anything of interest inside. You think maybe there would be. This is a poster talking about maybe buying or building your own lodge. That's cool. That might be a thing in the future. Otherwise, it looks like there really is nothing to interact with in here. And just being the responsible person I am here, I'm going to shut that door. And looks like that's it. That was our goal, was to get to the lookout. And let's check our mission log here. I think that's next, which is right here, mission log. So um, visit an outpost is next. So I have done the first steps, getting the lay of the land, and now stocking up. So we're going to visit that outpost, and I'm pretty sure that if I can't see it on that map, it would be here, and it's a house icon. So right there. So that's pretty cool. We're going to take that path down this direction and visit the outpost. I believe that is where we can perhaps purchase new guns, things like that. So that's what I hope an outpost is. I'm not really sure, and I don't know whether I really should be shooting everything along the way, or as someone who's trying to manage it, I need to learn what that looks like. You know, what animals are overpopulated and need thinned out a little bit. There are also some trophies and some hidden things to find along the way, which is what we'll do. But next time we'll go hit that outpost together. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you then. Mr. Johns for now is out.